Hey everybody, I thought that we would do a drive-through tour of the Brazos Bend State Park. And this is down in Fort Bend County, just outside of Houston, near Richmond, Rosenberg area. And one neat thing about this park is that they actually have an observatory here called the George Observatory, and it's open on the weekends to anybody that wants to go in and look at the stars. Alright, so we just checked in with the park staff, and it's a little more expensive here than it is at the other state parks that I've seen. It's $7 a person to get into the park here. So we'll go through this as Overflow Camping. Right now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, you cannot just show up here and go camping. You have to make a reservation right now because they're limiting the number of people in the park. So these look like actual campsites just for tents. So there's a little bridge to get over there, and then you get a picnic table and a barbecue pit. Does not look like any
water or electricity.
Yeah.
They're on both sides of the road.
Yeah.
Overflow.
They do have an area here where you can put $5 in the little thing and take a bundle of firewood. So that's nice that they've got it here for people too. It looks like a community water spigot right there.
Yeah. I don't see any restrooms for this area.
Yeah, I don't either. Unless you walk over to the check-in area. This is where we stopped to pay.
Yep.
And there's probably a restroom in there that people can use in this camping area.
Probably not showers though.
Yeah. They have a really decent gift shop in this park, and a little walk-through museum type thing in there as well, where you can go in and pet alligators and small animals as well. They do have signs posted everywhere that there are venomous snakes in here, and to be careful of the alligators that are in the park. 40-acre lake and fishing pier just here to the left. This is the day use area. No boating and do not enter water. Nice playground area over there.
Yeah, let's park up here next to the restrooms and go look at the lake.
Okay. They do have walking trails. They do have restrooms here. There's the women's. Men's is on the other side. And there's that playground that we saw on the way in. Some picnic tables and another walking trail back over there. A lot of picnic tables in the day use area and grills and lots of space to get out and have family time, friend time. It looks like they've made some changes since the last time that I was here. This picnic area right here under this gazebo used to be the fish cleaning station, and they've now turned it into a picnic area. But they do have a dock, sort of fishing pier right here. Yeah, it looks like off in the distance there's a higher pier up there, or an observation deck. And it looks like a big observation deck there in the distance.
Run, 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 run.
Nice fishing pier right here. Alright, we're heading back to the car to continue on with the driving tour of the rest of the park. It's a really nice fishing pier right here. The water is very clear. I'm not sure I can get that on camera though, but looking over the edge, the water is very clear. You can see all the way down to the bottom. They don't allow boats on the water here, but from my understanding there's a lot of good fishing here. Just have to be careful for the alligators. One thing on that Jeff just found on the water fountain up there, there is a water bottle refiller function on it, and you said it works pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting ready to leave the day use area, and I just noticed they've got bike racks right there too to park your bike.
With the trail going off into the trees.
Yep. That was a nice little hike back up to the car from the water's edge. Nice day use area. A lot of old mature pecan trees down in this area too. I see a lot of pecan trees. Oaks and all kinds of trees. There's part of a live oak trail that we just passed.
It's like a swamp on both sides of the road.
Yeah.
Rained a lot in the past week.
decent sized park. It's probably the best way to go camping right there right now. It's 40 degrees outside right now and it feels very cold. Trail. It's another part of the Live Oak Trail that we just crossed. Area. That's not a part that we can go to.
Yeah, this is a lot of road.
Really nice with the big trees over it, over the road. So if you want to go to the observatory, you park here on the left. I'm going to pull up a little bit farther than pull into the parking lot. Up here on the right is the walking path to the observatory. It's part of the Houston Museum of Natural Science, the George Observatory. It's open Saturdays from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. But you take that walking path all the way up to the observatory. And we'll come back. This is the center where I was telling you that there's a really nice gift shop in there and some opportunities to pet baby alligators and stuff in there. We'll go in here to the camping area and see Hale Lake. We'll come back and see the group shelter and Elm Lake next.
This road goes to Hale Lake. because of all the rain.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain the last couple weeks. It was another walking trail just to the right. Just now, a Hale Lake Loop.
No boating.
Bank or pier fishing only. Youth group camping area just to the right. Looks like you gotta hike.
Hike out to it.
Mhm. Fishing pier right down this way.
A
Hale.
group picnic area.
Lots of parking in this area. Lots of picnic areas out here. This is the Hale Lake Day Use area.
Well, I know why this park costs more than the other parks we've been to. It's twice the size. There's
Yeah.
a lot of road out here.
There is restroom, men and women restroom.
Somebody's out there using a picnic table.
Oh yeah. White Oak Trail, and all these trails say vehicles prohibited. So they want you riding your bike or
On your feet.
on your feet. Alright, so we've made our way, or we are making our way back to the intersection where we turned off. Just came back the same way we went into Hale Lake. So we'll make a right up here at the stop sign and check out some more of the camping areas.
Onto the campground.
So they say checkout is 12 noon.
There's the dump station.
This looks like, yeah, the
Power and water sites.
So you can camp in these areas if you have a tent and want water and electricity. There's their firewood station. And then also it's for the travel trailers and motorhomes and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So
Okay.
lot of spaces to camp out here.
Mm-hmm. All with power and water. Nice and spread out.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of room between you and the spot next to you.
Out walking the pup.
It's a schnauzer.
Got
No.
a jacket.
The one thing I did notice about this area was that there is no bathroom or showers in this area.
Not back there. Looks like
Here's the
are
shelters
coming
area.
up.
I really think, and I mentioned to Jeff off camera on this, but I really think that we came over here and camped in the shelters at one point a few years ago. We camped in that one right there.
Nice shelters.
I'm gonna pull in here and just take a quick look. Yeah, that was the one we stayed in. Number 13, right there. And there's a group camp over there building.
Yep.
So each of the shelters has water and electricity in it, and there's enough space for you to put a tent here as well. And they have a fan inside. Right here, they have a little porch here with a fire pit. There's the water right there. Fire pit, picnic table, nice covered patio, porch area. Then on the inside is just a large space. They do have a fire extinguisher and a broom, and it looks like enough hooks, so if you want to cover the windows with sheets or anything, you can hang sheets or whatnot. It's very nice in here. Plugs, in case you need to use plugs. A lot of times when Jeff and I stay in a covered shelter like this, we will bring some cookware, like a hot pad, a crock pot, and all that good stuff, coffee maker, and just set it right inside there and cook in the mornings and in the evenings. A couple of plugs out here, and like I said, there's enough space right here for a tent or two if you need it. We stayed in that one, like I said. We initially wanted to stay in that one over there, so it's farthest away from everybody. But we had a really good experience with staying in the shelters here. Okay, now that we're back and moving, that's the group camp shelter right there. And it does look like they've redone a lot of these shelters, if not all of them. This area got really flooded after Hurricane Harvey. In 2017. Except we got some people camping in the shelters. There was not a picnic table inside the shelter. The picnic table is now outside. They used to put the picnic tables inside the shelters, but now they're outside. This looks like this might be the park host site right here for the shelters. And there's a nice playground right there. Okay, just to the right of us is the shelters and the group shelter. We just passed the bathroom on the right, and it had showers in there too. So we just decided to go ahead and keep going straight on this, and we'll head back to see what other kind of camping spaces they have. Walk-in campsites right here. Keep vehicles on pavement. So this is another tent camping area, and you've got to walk to get to it. And then it looks like they've got some more water and electric spaces here. Ooh, somebody's camping in a tent.
Got the pop-ups.
It looks like this is just one big loop, and it looks like we might end up, oh, there are some deer over there in the woods. I don't know if you can see them.
Behind that camper. Couple of deer.
That they're running into the woods.
5 of them. Does. Between the campsites. Still a deer.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like this is just one big loop, and it will loop back around to where the shelters are. Another firewood stand right there. Yeah, there's the shelters right there to the right. So we'll head on now over to the Elm Lake area and see what they have over there at the Elm Lake area. Oh, it looks like here's the restroom for the spot that we didn't think there was a restroom before. The restrooms and showers. Then for the electric and water areas, it's just not inside it. You gotta actually come out of the camping area to get to the bathroom. To the left is the exit to the park and the entrance where we came in from. So we're gonna make a right here at the stop sign and head down to Elm Lake. It says group picnic and shelter. It looks like they're doing some construction.
Yeah, that creek's got a lot of water in it.
I know you can reserve a campsite on the Texas Parks and Wildlife website. And right now, like I said, due to COVID, they're asking no walk-up reservations for the park camping sites. They want you to make all your reservations online, and that way they can monitor how many people are actually staying in the parks.
Group picnic on Elm Lake and a little pier out there.
That's nice. That's nice. A nice
And
little.
restrooms.
A lot of picnic areas out here too. Another walking trail.
Automated traffic light for the little 100-yard stretch of one-lane road here.
That's nice that they're doing that.
It just drops off into that creek, that road,
Yeah, it looks like maybe they need to build that back up.
something. Let's go check out the gift shop thing.
Yeah. Brazos Bend Nature Center. And like I said, behind us is where the observatory is. The walking to the observatory is right through there. We'll get parked and I'll start it back up. In this same area as the nature center is the amphitheater. And we've always said that this amphitheater, not just this one, but any of them at the state parks, because there's amphitheaters at all the parks, but they would be really good for a family movie night or campsite movie night if you have a projector, or if you're having a family reunion and want to do a talent show. The amphitheater would be great for the talent show as well. It looks like they do a flag raising ceremony here. I'm going to walk down to the amphitheater while Jeff walks over to the nature center. And then we'll go over to the nature center and see if it's open. Hey, hon, I'm walking over here first. So the little amphitheater, they do have little spotlights, I guess you can say. And then there's seating and a nice box that you can put a projector on. And it looks like the part with the yellow on it does open up and tags to the, ties up to the sides in case you want to, play something on the screen there. It's a nice seating area. And a foot trail off to the side there. Let's head on over to the nature center. Lots of nice seating areas out underneath the big trees. Nice decking area right here next to this big tree. I know, the trees are huge. Just as comparison to Jeff and this tree. I take it to things
only open on the weekend.
Good morning. How are you? Doing good.
Are you going to open this place up?
We are not open during the week.
Okay.
I do the junior naturalist during the day, so I'll usually just be outside. I have some park maps if you need a park map, or...
Oh, no, we're good.
Yeah, this is our weekend, so...
This is our weekend.
Hopefully, when we start to get more volunteers comfortable with being inside, they'll start opening again.
Yeah, it's been a few years since we've camped here, so we wanted to come by and check it out again.
Yeah, these trees are 200 to 300 years old.
It's pretty awesome. And she actually said that this one's the youngest of the three. That's awesome. So the observatory's been, they started remodeling it before the pandemic hit, and they think it might be able to be reopened in April of 2021. We are filming this in January of 2021. So, and right now, because of COVID, the Nature Center is only open on the weekends. They usually have people volunteering to work the nature center during the week, but due to COVID, they're not staffing it during the week. Here's where we came in at first lake we went to, and we just toured Elm Lake, and then there's Hale Lake.
Yep, right here, Elm Lake. And the first lake we went to.
Yeah.
This is what the observatory looks like, the one that's out in the trees out there.
It is pretty neat. I went there several years ago to see Mars. Several years ago. So this is that real tall one that we saw.
Yeah, there's the tree that's in front of the nature center, the 300-year-old tree.
If y'all get an opportunity to come out here and check it out, like I said, if nothing else, to do family reunion show or movies out there at the amphitheater, that'd be amazing. But thank you for following along. This is the end of the tour. We're gonna head out the same way we came in. So thank you for following along in our drive-through tour of Brazos Bend State Park near Richmond, Rosenberg, Texas.